Alright, what's up guys? In this video I'm going to be giving you a quick and simple tutorial on the proper method of using this, which is your standard pitchfork. But before we get into it, do me a huge favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned. I'll see you in a second. Alright guys, so using a pitchfork is really very simple. You're going to have your strongest hand, your most powerful hand up here near the top. You're going to have your rear hand, or less powerful hand, about a little ways down the spade. Now, how far down the shaft of the pitchfork is going to differ based on how big you are, how wide apart your shoulders are, etc. But it's going to be wherever feels comfortable. It'll be a little bit wider than your shoulders. Then what you're going to do is you're going to face your pile with one foot slightly in front of the other. Then what you're going to do is you're going to plunge your pitchfork into the pile in a fast motion. This is going to stab the teeth into whatever you're trying to get into it. Now, if you do this slowly, you can see it's pushing the stuff in front of it. You don't want to do that. What you want to do is come in and stab in. What this is going to do is going to get the pitchfork into the item without pushing it forward as little as possible. So once you have it in the item, you simply are going to pick up the item, keeping your hand in the same position. Then to throw whatever you're trying to throw, you're going to sling it to the side, swinging your shoulders, and you're going to slide your hand. So what does this look like? Well, this looks like this. So what I did is I pulled it up, I swung my shoulders around, and I rotated it as I came. Now, what this does is this allows you to use your shoulder strength to throw the item, and then rotating it allows you to dump it without actually having to make a secondary movement. You can see if I come up and I'm trying to swing it around, but then I don't rotate it, then I actually have to stop and dump it out. But if you're using a pitchfork effectively, you're simply going to throw and swing in one effective motion. This is going to rotate around. Your hands are going to stay in position. Your rear hand is going to go from having palm facing outwards to palm facing upwards. Hopefully you can see that motion. I'm going to do it really slowly now. So I scoop up the item, I come around, and my palm rotates upwards, my rear hand rotates upwards, and then that dumps and slings the item. Now, what you're usually doing is throwing hay, throwing grass. You're trying to spread stuff out. So what this does is effectively spreads it out as it throws. If you simply scoop it and dump it, well, guess what? It falls in a pile. What you want to do is scoop it and then throw it outwards. That's going to spread out your item. That's going to get the job done quickly and effectively. Alright guys, so that first throw was the basic side throw. Now, if you're unloading hay or something from a truck, it's going to be a little bit different. For unloading hay from a truck, say the cab of the truck is in front of you, what you're going to do is you're going to scoop up and then you're going to throw over your shoulder. What this is going to do is going to throw over the shoulder and land out of the truck. That is if you have walls or something right here. For example, if you're in a truck, you're going to have the sides of the truck coming up here and here. Well, guess what? You can't swing around unless you're going to try to come up and clear the side of the truck. So another way to use a pitchfork effectively is to come up, scoop, and then throw over the shoulder. Now, I'm not going to do that here because, as you can see, I'm inside the shop, and I don't want to get grass all freaking everywhere. But that is another way to do it, is to stab in and then throw up. Again, one thing you need to make sure is that you're working your shoulders and upper back, that it's not all arms. So you're not scooping in and then using your arms. You can see when I scoop in, I stand up, I don't just use my arms. My entire body rotates around. What this does is this utilizes your back, your shoulders, basically your entire upper body to get the job done, to throw the item off the pitchfork. So, what are some common mistakes people use? Well, common mistakes using the pitchfork, like I said, is using just your arms. So, trying to stab in, keeping your back weirdly straight, not using your upper body to jam it in, and then standing up and just trying to throw like this. What that's going to do is put a lot of stress on your spinal column, on your lower back, and honestly, after hours of doing that, you're going to be pretty well messed up. Another thing that people do is they try to hold their hands too close together at the back of the pitchfork. So they're trying to reach down, they don't want to bend over, so they're going to try to do this. Well, guess what? That's going to put a lot of weight on that end of the pitchfork, which is going to put the fulcrum of the pitchfork at the wrong point. If you do that, you're going to be working far harder than you need to, and it's just not going to be effective. Another thing people do is hold their hands too far apart. So what that involves is getting your back way down, getting way too close to the ground, and scooping up like that. Now, that can work a little bit if you have a very heavy item, like if you're scooping up really wet stuff like grass or sand. But in general, you're not going to want to keep your hands too far apart because it's not going to give you effective and efficient swing angles. So those are some common mistakes that people use in the pitchfork, and that is how you swing a pitchfork effectively. Alright guys, well that's about it. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. Love making these for you. But hey, if you do me a huge favor, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and stay tuned because I got another video coming out real soon. I'll see you then.